Well, some of the flowers that I planted there come back, huh? That's been a couple of years coming back. The little blue ones, I don't know what they're called. The little bitty red ones, and the other blue ones. There's red ones there. I had planted them, I had done flowers here about 2 years ago, I think it was. And they have come back around each time. Maybe I'll see if I can dig them up and put them in a nice spot. We always had horses out here in the field, and they always kept everything eaten down. And I never realized how much dandelion and what are those ones? Dang it, can't remember the name. Well, I know this is a clover. Dandelion and I can't remember the name. I don't care. They're a weed. But yeah, I never noticed that there was so much of the wildflowers. Whatever this purple stuff is. I don't know what that purple stuff is. I find it every now and again around and about. I'm assuming it's some cover crop something. But I got a lot of dandelion. I'm a dandelion farmer. What are those called? Dang it. Every little boy picks them for their mom. Brain blank. Oh well. But I thought, well, some accomplishment has been made on the garden, and I thought I'd give a look-see. I wonder if anything has come back over here. Grass came back. Got some clothes. A little bit of stuff. I didn't plant none of that. There's some of that blue one over there. It's amazing how fast nature takes back over. I was noticing that over here where I'm going to put the elderberry runs. That, man, another month or two and you wouldn't even be able to tell that it was tilled. But I've got the water running. Got it all hooked up. Well, not all hooked up. But I've got the cordon patch hooked up. And I've got the small patch over here hooked up. And Dan Garrison and his wife Svetlana came over and helped me plant stuff. And then we put up this temporary fence as a bunny deterrent till I get everything finished. But Dan came over and helped me pull fence, and that was a lot of help. It's hard to pull fence with only 2 hands. But we've got tomatoes at this end. She planted them. I don't know what ones are what, but they're in the ground. And then we've got cucumbers. And then, oh wait, no, those should be, I think those are zucchini. Yeah, those are zucchini. Those are peppers. Those ones are cucumbers. And then that's a hot pepper in the corner. We've got a green bell pepper, an orange bell pepper, and another green bell pepper. I'm figuring I might plant stuff in between too. I've got a lot of wasted space that I could fill with maybe onions or something. I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe even another space for a tomato. Maybe I'll go find me another dark one. That one right there is a dark one. They got it for half price because somebody took the tag off of it. So they sold it to me for half price because nobody knew what it was. Works for me. But yeah, I could get me another dark one and put it there. And then I'm getting some fencing that I'm going to make kind of coils with for around stuff. But we're getting there. We got potatoes planted here. Along here, we've already got some coming up. I'll get this water in running this morning. But yeah, we got potatoes here, 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 and here. I don't think they're here anymore. Or if they are, there's far less. Because I think my dog dug them up. But then I was thinking green beans and beets and I don't know, maybe onions or carrots or that type of stuff. I got a bunch of onion starts, some whites and some reds. I like Walla Wallas the best, but they don't seem to store that well. So, but I'm not done yet. We get the corn in, and the potatoes are in, and I get the green beans in, and those will all be going. And good or bad, it gets morning shade. So if I have stuff that needs a little bit extra shade, you know, we can put them closer down to this end. Harris was saying he's going to help me do a winter garden. Told him I ain't ever done a winter garden. All I've ever done is you know, a farm style spring garden. But most of the rows are wide enough so that I can take my little tiller down too, so that we can alleviate all the little weeds. But got one of my hoses pulled out here. Normally I'd have my 100-footer out here, but I wanted it down at the bee yard, so. And let's see if I can find one. Every one of my ends I have set up with a hose end, and I'm in the process walking around making you all dizzy. I think you can see it down here. Yeah, I'm putting valves, on-off valves on the end of each one of them so that I can hook hose in, or I can extend the lines. I'm going to try and set the garden up as a 2-zone timer. I don't know if it'll matter or not, but I'll probably come across right here and set up the timer right here in the middle. Maybe do, you know, maybe right in here somewhere. Either that or I'll just hook into the end of it and let it feed for now. Worry about the timer and stuff later. But that's the extent. See, there's the other reason. He's a very good boy. And once plants are going, he doesn't lay where the rows are. He just lays in the aisles. But, yeah. It's not just bunnies and deer that I need to keep out of the garden. But I'm going to have a gate back here. So it's a tractor-sized gate. I'm going to have a little walking gate there. And I'm using the shorter fence along the house side. And then I will double up every other post and run electric wire. It won't be electric, but it'll be the wire. And that'll keep anything out. And at this end, I've got the 2x4. I'm still going to run chicken wire along it, but it makes it a lot more helpful. I was worried about having to pull all that down to get fencing up, but this will work. I want that fence to go around this. An anti-bird cage. I have plans of about 10-foot trellis system, and so that I can have bird netting and stuff over the top of all my berry patch. Because we're going to do elderberries about halfway, and then this end of it we'll end up doing raspberries and blueberries, and then down the center of each row I'm going to do strawberries. So we'll have, you know what, eight runs of 8 50-foot runs of strawberries. Gotta have them strawberries, but it's getting there. Show you how things are progressing. Alrighty, I'll talk to you all later when I get back to doing some beekeeping. Alrighty, bye. Vlog.